Welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Today, we're going back to Kokiri Forest, which, looking a little overgrown with some weeds. And it looks like there's some scrubs all over the place, too. Yeah, the forest has kind of gone downhill a bit since Link has left. Anyway, remember that bean we planted back here? No. Well, we did. And it kind of... You jerk. You almost knocked me off. Kind of just floats around. Brings us to a few of the buildings around the forest. I don't think this one's particularly useful for the most part. You can go jump off there to get to the Lost Woods, but I think it would have been faster just to go there, well, normally. I mean, really, there's nothing even over there for some rupees. But yeah, that one's kind of a waste of a bean sprout. I don't even think we can reach those. But regardless, that's what that one does, if you were curious. I think I could have jumped off at the end there, actually, if I wanted those rupees, but, well, it doesn't really matter. So, if you remember, our objective is to go to the Forest Temple, which, well, it's at Sacred Forest Meadow, so that's where we're heading. Do you remember how to get there? Because I do. I don't think I could ever forget, really. Oh, hello, Mido. What are you? Though you wear Kokirish clothing, you can't fool me. I promised Saria I would never let anybody go through here. Nope, not that song. Let's see. No, oh, how did it go? Yeah, like that. Down, right, left. Down, right, left. And with that, I think we never have to play this song again. That melody! Saria plays that song all the time. You know Saria? That song. Saria sung that song only to her friends. Okay, I trust you. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. Yeah, the Kokiri do not grow up, so, the fact that Link is a grown-up now kinda should tell you he's not a Kokiri. What a hard truth for him. Anyway, up here... Oh, it needs to be nighttime, doesn't it? Yep, you hear that sound? That sounds to me like a gold sculpture. Another token for the collection. So that's why we planted that bean there all that time ago. Okay, I think now it's just left one and then right again. Yeah, Sacred Forest Meadow. Only this time, there's not Deku Scrubs inhabiting the place. From here on, we'll be going through some narrow passages. If you take it slow, maybe you can sneak up on some enemies. Use L targeting as always to look at the proper direction. Set your view so you can see down the next corridor before you turn a corner. Once your view is set, hold down L to sidestep around the corner. That way you won't be surprised by an enemy waiting in ambush. She's talking about these guys. How did he turn around and see me? And how did he not knock me off either? That was a little shocking. We wait for him to turn around, start walking, and then we can hook shot him in the back. Just like that. Those are moblins, I believe. Very powerful little creature. I think we can just hook them too from here, right? Maybe? No. Come on. I don't got all day, Mr. Moblin. There we go. Take him out. Hookshot isn't usually used for killing enemies like this, but in this case, why not? Okay, I guess if you get close to them, they turn around too. Because of course they would. big jerk. I don't think you really have to kill them, but you really might as well. After all, they work for evil. We don't want evil to win, do we? Wait for him to walk by. Come on, Link, you're almost to the end. I think there's like one more. Yeah, over here. Can we hit him from here? Yes, just barely. Now, you might have seen out of the corner of your eyes, but there is, in fact, the gold Skulltula up here. Pick that up, too, before we leave. Is it just the one? I think it's just the one, right? I don't think there's any others up here. Certainly don't need to go into the fairy fountain down there either, so we shan't bother with that. Now up here we got this guy with this little club. You can just, well, get hit by it to get knocked way the heck back. But we can also just dodge out by somersaulting and, well... Nice cheeks, bro. He takes a few slices to get down, but we get a 20 spot for our efforts, so that's not too bad. And, well, much as Link wishes it were so, there is no Saria waiting for him here. How sad. 7 years, dude. You ain't gonna be sitting there for 7 whole years. That would be a little silly. Oh, hello, Sheik. Good to meet you again. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. The thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. That is false. My memory of the past is hardly there at this point. In order to come back here again, play the Minuet of Forest. A up, left, right, left, right. Okay. Been a while since I've actually played any of these sorts of songs, but sure. You have learned the Minuet of Forest. Link, I'll see you again. Ekunet away! Wish I could do that. So yes, if we play the Minuet of Forest, it'll warp us to this pedestal right here. Although I think... There's a Song of Storms grotto over here? I thought there was. Yeah, there is. Has a couple Deku Scrub merchants in it, so you know it's useless. Green potion for 40, that's horrible. Who would ever agree to a deal like that? Red potions, even less useful. Actually, no, green potions are pretty useless, but I have fairies. I don't need either of those. So, now that we have the hook shot, we can use it to go right up here. And into, well, the Forest Temple. Which is arguably probably the best temple in the game, my humble opinion. Yeah, come on. Try me. Just try me, Wolfos. I mean, if they don't want to present themselves to me to be killed, I will just cheat and kill them regardless. We can actually hookshot onto climbable surfaces to get a little higher up. Just starts us climbing immediately. Now, there is a gold Skulltula up there, so we have to make sure we get that before we leave. On angle just a little lower. And we'll pick that up. Cool. Now, on top of these trees here, you can jump over to this, but very important to know, you can hookshot to treasure chests. That is a very useful thing to know. Also, small key. Dungeons will now have locked doors in them since we're an adult now, and well, adults can deal with keys. So make sure you pick that chest up before you keep going further. Otherwise, you'll be looking around for quite a while wondering how the heck you can't continue. Oh, Skulltula. Remember how much of a pain they were as a child? The hookshot just pierces their skull. It's kind of nice, actually. Ooh, pretty fire. Have I mentioned this is my favorite dungeon in the game? It's my favorite dungeon in the game. I think I needed that elevator. Well, that's a bit of a conundrum for me. It's not on this one. Pretty sure there's a gold Skulltula hiding on one of the walls in here. Don't ask me which one. We have a locked door here we can go through. Okay, noted. We also have a Song of Time block, which, well, let's just get rid of that right away. What is it? Right A down, I believe. There's a door behind that. What else do we got? This room is just completely open to us. Okay. There's that Skulltula. I knew there was one on one of these walls. This room is locked to us because, well, an eye switch, and no, the hookshot will not trigger it. So don't even try. And up here is, well, inaccessible. So I have 3 doors I can go into. A locked one, which I have a key for. Song of Time one, which I already opened. Well, made available to open. And an unbarred one. Let's try the unbarred one first. And no, I don't actually remember which one is the right one. So we're guessing. Anyway, we can hookshot that guy to get rid of his fire, so he's a lot easier to kill. Very good thing to do. And here we meet a sort of mid-boss enemy. The Stalfos. Lure it close to you and watch its movement carefully. Attack it when it drops its guard. This is one of the more common mid-boss enemies you'll see in the game. He loves to just jump and slash, so we should do the same back to him. Come on, how much HP do these things have? Quite a lot, actually. The Master Sword has 2 as its base damage, with 4 on jump slash, so they're a little tanky. One more slash, though, should take him out. There we go. Thankfully, they took their turns attacking me instead of ganging up on me, so that was nice of them. And we got another treasure chest for our reward, which has a second small key. All right, that's 2 now. 2 hearts, okay, cool. Don't really need another fairy, but I'll take it. So what are you called? A blue bubble. Put against its flame with your shield. I guess you can also run into it with your shield if you want, but then it'll still pop around, so you might as well use the hook shot since you got it anyway. Okay, next order of business. Let's go through this room down here. Why not? See if there's anything interesting. Oh, a garden of some sort. That's kind of neat. I want to say Should we be here yet? Can't remember. Let me check the other room with the key first. Because that room looks like it has a lot going on in it. We'll check this door first. So to use a key, you just simply open a door that's locked while holding a key. Very straightforward, I know. Stab him through the face first. Now, what is beyond this door here? Oh, it's another complicated looking room. Okay. Well, Mr. Bubble, you have to die. Let's see. Ladder. Okay, don't mind if I do. Oh, a second ladder? You really shouldn't have, game. You're just spoiling me at this point. Okay, not much going on yet. There are arrows painted on the floor. You don't say, Navi. Wow, that's such a brilliant revelation. It's so cool. Never would have thought of that, Navi. Anyway, there's more to this room, as you can see. So how do we go up there? Well, we can push this block. Link is not the strongest pusher in the world, so takes him a bit of time. Right. So we can do that. Push it right back there. I guess we can climb up first, why not? See if there's any loot up here. Don't really remember if there is or not, but we have a switch up there we can't do anything to. That's not great. But we can push this block a little bit out again. Slowly. Come on, Link. It's only like a 20-ton block that's 5 times your size. Generously estimating. Surely it wouldn't be that hard to push, right? Well, it probably would, but we don't need to tell him that. Alright, you're almost done pushing it. There we go. And now we can climb on top of it. Get all the way up here. And what is our reward for that? Well, it looks to me like we're going to be pushing another block. Joyous day. I don't think he can actually do it all, can he? Very peculiar, very peculiar. We might have to come back to this room later. Yeah, so I'm not really going to be looking at a dungeon guide for these because I'd rather figure it out on my own, to be honest. Which could be infuriating to watch, I know, but none of the dungeons in this game are so hard it'll be a very significant detour. Yes, including that dungeon that everyone says is really hard. It's not. And really, the process of elimination gives you kind of all you need to know to figure out where to go. Because if one door has nothing behind it, chances are the other one does. Let's see. Is there anything here? Well, there's a little well here. It has water in it, though, and I don't really want to deal with getting wet. So we won't. As for up here... Don't know. Is this a climbable surface? No. There's some stuff up there. I don't think that's really much of anything. However, there is these wall chillas on this vine. Flap you out. And can I get this last one? Maybe, maybe not. It shouldn't really do, I guess. Oh, how'd you do that, Link? You missed completely. Well, let's just try and get up here. You don't actually have to kill the skull wall chillas, just kind of... They look at you, just kind of stop climbing. But they rotate a little slowly, so usually not a big deal. Come on, Mr. Bubble. Stand still. Okay, I'll just run into you with the shield if you don't. And still. What a fearsome beast. Oh, and he was guarding a big chest. That means it's most likely either a compass or map, which, well, I would like those. They're pretty nice. It's the map. Very cool. This is the way to go. The room that looks very similar to the one we were just in, but is in fact a different room completely. We'll hook onto this little signpost here, whatever they are, hookshot target. There's a switch. And it drains the well. Very nice, very nice. You'll love to see it. Anything up here we can get? That room's where we came from, so we don't need to worry about that. Can I make it over there? I don't know if I can. Don't think I can. I'll have to come back for that later then. I'll be honest, I kind of forgot that it was a thing over there. Get out of here. Might be able to actually hook onto that chest. Oh no, I can. I just had to aim at the front face of the chest. Very cool. Thank you, game. It has a recovery heart in it, which is not very useful, but with that. More importantly, though, is the gold skull kilo. I'm very glad I didn't have to come back for that. So down the well here, I believe this just leads back to the first garden we were in. But there's a recovery heart down here, so might as well. I don't think there's anything else down here, so I won't really bother going the whole way, but if you need to get back to that first garden room, that's where you go. Can I not hookshot ladders? I guess I can't hookshot ladders. I can hookshot most other climbable surfaces, though. Yeah, I'm still kind of figuring out the rules to this game, so to speak. I haven't really had a serious run of this for quite a few years, so I am naturally quite a bit rusty. Anyway, that actually just ended up leading us back to the main room. Interesting. Of course, my own undoing was me forgetting about a block, or forgetting about a ladder I climbed like 5 seconds ago. Very classic problem for me. We'll go back down. Oh, and missed the jump completely. Yeah, when I say it's been a while, I do mean it's been probably years since I've done Forest Temple. I've done a few randos since, but you don't really, you know, not really quite the same thing. Climb right back up the blocks. Should be able to push this in now. And we should be able to climb on top of it, thankfully. And that's some slow pushing he's got. Almost there, Link. You're almost at the top of this room. Ooh, a couple of these guys. Honestly, easier tactic. Just use the Deku Nut. So nice. Deku Nut, jump slash, there's just no counterplay. Now, there is an eye switch above the door. We can't really do anything with it, so instead we'll just, well... This corridor is all twisted, thank you, Captain Obvious. We'll just use our other key to get through. Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Yeah, there's a... what is it, a wall master that lives here? Is that? That's a treasure chest. Can't do anything about that, though. Yeah, he's a wall master. These guys like to bring you back to the start of the dungeon, so, try not to get caught by them. You probably won't want that. Did I miss a chest somewhere? Oh, I might have. How to feel like a numbskull 101. Forget the small key in the well. I swear, I walked forward. I'm like, oh, I don't see any chest. Can you blame me? Like, it blends in so well. Anyway, thankfully for you, it's all of 5 seconds away, but for me, I have to walk all the way back there. Okay, let's remedy that little blunder. Open sesame. And it's a little suspicious, but I don't think we can really do anything about it yet, because, I mean, our hookshot isn't exactly suited for this sort of thing, so we'll ignore it for now. And it is a Stalfos, and unlike us, he can walk on air, so try not to get caught out by that. If you fall, you're back to the room where the first 2 Stalfos we fought were, and I don't think anyone wants to make that backtrack. Ugh. Come on, one more. You know you want to. Yeah, I can shield too, buddy. There we go. Down for the count. Oh, and there's 2 more. Because of course there is. They hit a little hard, but again, I have so much HP at this point that I can just tank basically anything they throw at me. Because even if I die, I have fairies. It's great. Come on, lunge at me. See, they don't tell you this, but Ocarina of Time is actually turn-based combat for a lot of battles. They attack, then you can attack. Come on. Almost. Wait, really? There's a time limit on these now? I didn't know they could do that. Please die soon. Please. Thank you. Thought for a second the other one was gonna revive again. That would have been annoying. Oh, I guess I'm a little low on HP, but it's fine. As long as the beeping is stopped, that's the important part, right? Anyway, our reward for our valiant bravery better be something good. Is the bow. It's basically the slingshot, but for an adult. Because an adult couldn't dare use a slingshot. That would be silly sauce. So, let's get out our trusty little bow now. And I think this is the room we came in from, yes. We can now actually make use of this puzzle. Let's see, where are you? Get out of that painting, you. I missed. I missed again. You're not allowed to hide in paintings. This isn't Mario 64. Right? You. Jolie, one of the Poe sisters. Aim for her when she appears. If you've ever fought a Poe, you know they don't really like being Z-targeted. Wait for her to do her thing, I guess. Come on. Just die, please. No. Die, please, again. Turn-based combat at its finest. I do like this game, but sometimes the combat really is just wait for them to attack so you can hit them. You gonna charge me again? No? Please? How much HP do you got, woman? A lot, evidently. There we go. That's like, what, 6 HP, I think? Anyway, the red flame has returned to the torch now, so if you have guessed, the gimmick is we have 4 posts to fight, and each of them is guarding a flame. Once all 4 flames are returned, the elevator should be operable. And we got a small key for our efforts. Very cool. Hearts respawn in here? No? That's fine. I don't need them anyway. This looks similar to the room I was just in. It's almost like it might have the same gimmick to it, one could say. But we'll tackle that in the next episode. How about that? That sounds like a plan. I like plans. We'll see you guys then.